Hello, good morning. This is Sarah. Welcome to my new outdoor studio, I guess. I'm filming from my new apartment in Comox in BC. And today I'm going to be filming a restorative mobility type flow. This is perfect for if you've been moving a lot, if you've had a busy week. I hiked up a mountain yesterday. It was Mount Albert Edward, which is one of the highest peaks on Vancouver Island, and my legs, my shoulders, my body is feeling it today. So you don't have to have climbed a mountain if you maybe went for a long bike ride, you had a volleyball tournament, or you were simply living your life and your body's feeling it. This is a great practice for you. So we'll get started in child's pose. We'll bring our knees wide and our toes can come towards touching. And then just gently bring your chest, your head down towards the mat. And let your forehead land on the mat, maybe on stacked hands. And start to notice the in-breath and the out-breath. Big breath in, belly expands. Big breath out, body gets heavier. And then tune into how the body is feeling. Start that conversation. See if there's anywhere that needs a little bit more love and attention today, and then try to honor that and give your body what it needs. One more nice full breath into center. And then clear that away. Good, we're going to start moving right away. Start to glide up onto your hands and knees. Oh, I didn't even notice the little cat behind me. I forget her name. It's our landlord's cat. She looks kind of unimpressed. So we're here in our tabletop. And we're going to bring our feet wide. And our knees are going to stay where they are. So now our hips are in internal rotation. Now, this already feels a little sticky for me. Now, if there's more space for you, you might start to glide your hips back. Right here, I already get stopped. My body already says, ooh, that feels uncomfortable. And it's okay to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Just stay right there. Maybe your hips are all the way back here. Just find that point for you where it feels like the body's saying, yep, stop right there. And then let the belly be soft with breath. Exhale, empty that out. Stay for another breath. Good, glide the hips forward. Now swing the toes in, widen the knees a little bit. Now we're back in that like child's pose, that wide leg, external hip rotation. And now glide the hips back. Probably going to have more mobility here. And then pull them forward. Hello. Glide them back. Pull them forward. A little fact about me is I'm kind of afraid of cats. Push the hips back in space. Glide the hips forward in space. Let's do that one more time. Good. Now back through your tabletop. Bring your knees right underneath your hips. And now the whole spine stays long and strong, and just tilt your tailbone up. And then use the muscles, those lower abdominal muscles, to tuck, to curl the tailbone under. So find that little lift, reach up, strong hands, keep pushing into the mat. And then tuck under, tip it underneath you like you're shortening the space between your ribs and hips. Lift, widen the sit bones. Exhale, curl it under. Beautiful. Now come back through neutral. Find that movement through the whole spine. So tilt the tailbone up, soften the mid-back, lift the gaze up. And then exhale, curl the chin under, push, spread the shoulder blades apart. Big lift up, reach up, maybe look up. And then curl back through. Beautiful movement through the whole spine. Do that one more time. We're just going to come back, tuck our toes underneath if they're not already, and we're going to sit back, sit our weight back over our feet here. So maybe you want to keep your hands on the mat, support some of your weight, distribute that weight, or maybe your hands come to your thighs and you can just relax even more into those feet. So just stretching that fascia, the connective tissue along the bottoms of the feet here. And like I say, this can get more intense the longer we stay here. I already feel it for me. My feet definitely took a beating with, I think, 8 hours on my feet yesterday with over 3,000 feet of elevation gain. My feet have worked really hard, so I'm just going to care for them here. Take a nice soft breath in. Let the belly be soft. Try to let it expand. Take up space. It can be hard, but breathe it all in. Breathe it all out. Do that again. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. This beautiful length through the sides of the neck. One more breath. Empty that all out. Good. Maybe we'll see how that travels all the way through the back line. Just a little bit of care for the feet there. Let's tuck those toes, scoop the hips up, downward facing dog. Stretch it all out. Let the back of the neck be long, let the head be heavy. And then again, check in. Where do you feel this? So I feel some stickiness through my shoulder blades and some tightness through my calves. Try to see what you feel. Oh, wow, there's like a little, I think I just saw a small frog. Oh, full of wildlife in this video. Okay. So hips are high. Think of spreading your sit bones as wide as you can, and maybe you bend your knees to feel that length through the backs of your legs. Now start to press your left heel heavy and get light on the right toes. Good, and then just switch sides. Right heel heavy, left heel floats up. Let's do that again. Either side, shift the weight to the left. Both hands keep pushing the mat away. And shift the weight over to the right side. Good, and then just tiptoe your feet all the way up to your hands, up, 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 and fold it forward. Drape the spine heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows for a little bit of traction. We're going to spend a few breaths here. And just seeing if there's anything that feels sticky through that back line, and how much we can soften into that stickiness. So direct your attention towards wherever it is that you feel stuck. Take a big breath into it. And empty that whole breath out. Fold, fold forward. Good. Soft belly, soft jaw. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Gravity helps you fold. One more. Empty, empty, empty it all out. And then release those elbows. Uncurl, come all the way up to stand. Good, now bring your hands behind your head, the base of your skull here. And your elbows just spread open wide, wide, wide. So open up through the chest, lift up through the heart. Scoop your hips right underneath you and curl your chest up ever so slightly. I get some beautiful sunshine hitting me when I do that. And now listen up, we're just going to start to side bend over to the right. So reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to start to fold it forward. So now we're leaning more forward, like we're making this big circular shape, folding about halfway maybe. glide over towards the left, and then uncurl, reach up, come right into a side bend to the left. Come back up through center, spread your elbows wide, lift through the heart, and do that all over again. So you can watch me for a little bit of guidance, but this is going to look different for everyone. So don't worry about doing this motion wrong. There's really no way to do it wrong. Just gliding, sliding, beautiful, glorious movement through the spine, the shoulders, the chest. Lift up, reach up, and now switch directions. However you want this spiral to look like is perfect for you and your individual body. Scoop it up, forward and around. And come on back up through center, lift up, 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 look up. And then fold it forward, let it go, release the hands. Find a half lift, breathe it in, lengthen. Plant the hands, step it back. Glide all the way down to your belly, forward and down. Good, you can tent those hands off the mat. Tops of the feet push into the mat, lift up. Lower it right back down. 2 more times, lift up, reach up, hug your heels towards each other, and let it go. Good, this time we're gonna lift up, reach up, and then just let that right shoulder come towards the earth. Twist gaze to the left. Center. Left shoulder taps, the ribs move, the thoracic spine slides, it lengthens, and then it twists. We're bringing hydration to the spine here again. Forward and up, and left shoulder. Beautiful. Hold it through center, breathe it in, spread the collarbones, and then come right back down to the mat. Push your hands into the mat, tuck your toes, high plank, down dog. Let's take 3 long, smooth breaths here, paying really close attention to whatever sensations are present in your body. Nice, and then we're just going to step our feet through to a seat. Come all the way around onto your back body. Ooh, I'm going to switch directions so that the sun isn't on me. Also, I'm a little sunburnt. I've had enough sun for this weekend. Okay, so let's stretch both legs out in front of us. Lay down and take stock of your hips, your back, your shoulders. Now let's actively pull that right knee in towards our chest. Feel that right hip working to squeeze, to flex that leg in. Hug, hug, hug it in. Active hip flexion. Good, now lengthen it out, reach it long. Hug it in, squeeze it in on the breath out. So the lower abdominal muscles, they engage a little bit here. Lengthen, the tailbone is heavy. Squeeze it in, curl it in. This time catch that leg and give yourself a little bit of help, guiding that knee in towards your chest. Yeah, and then just notice how hip flexion feels. And for some of us, it might feel good. For some of us, it might feel fatigued or uncomfortable. Or me, I actually feel this stretch through the front of my left hip, through the side of that hip. Honoring your body with your attention here. Take another breath. Nice. Now wrap that leg. Grab your right thigh with your left hand. Reach it across the body. Right arm spreads wide. And try to keep that right shoulder as grounded as you can. This really soft and gentle twist here. If the mind is wandering, if you're feeling like you might shut this video off soon, or like this isn't the workout you wanted, just remind yourself that you deserve rest, you deserve to stretch, and you deserve peace, and try to stay. Come right back through center. Let that leg go. Take a moment. Feel both legs long. Feel the pelvis heavy. And then just switch sides. So squeeze your left leg in towards your chest. We're going to do it active to start. And then lengthen it, reach it long. Hug it in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And stretch it long again. Do it one more time. Pull. This time hands catch that leg. Pull it in through center. We do live close to the airport, so although it's an extremely peaceful location, there are sometimes planes taking off and landing nearby. Someone's cutting their grass. The fresh sounds of summer. Yeah, and then how does hip flexion feel on this side? Can the right hip be any heavier? Maybe feeling some extension through that right side. Breathe it in. Maybe we hug in a little tighter. And then just wrap your left thigh across your body. Stretch that left arm out wide. Breathe it in. That leg falls heavy on the breath out. Yeah, and maybe your eyes shut down here. Maybe your eyes are closed. Again, you deserve rest, you deserve peace, and you're taking care of your body that has taken care of you all week. Okay, one more decadent breath in and out. And just come back through center and hug both knees into your chest. And then rock like in a little circle here. So feel yourself slide around to the left and the right, forward and back. Like a bit of a massage for the back body. Yeah, and then just switch directions. Good, now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs and wrap your arms really tight around your legs. Curl up into a tight little ball. Your nose might come all the way to your knees. Hug, hug in. And then exhale, release, let it go. Find it somewhere to land for just a few moments here. a few moments of stillness to support all of the motion in your life. Things are continuously moving and changing. Always working and doing. Let's let all of that land. Just a minute of stillness. Okay, big breath in, soft belly. Open the mouth, empty it out. And then start to make your way up to a seat. Bring that movement back in. Whether you want to roll onto your side or come straight up through center. That sunshine is making its way across the deck. Sit up nice and tall here. Bring your hands to touch in front of your heart. Feel the spine long. Crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Today it really is towards the sky for me. And just pause. A moment of gratitude for your body, for all it does for you. Climbing a mountain and all. And thank yourself for giving yourself a few moments to slow it down, to savor, to nourish. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.